Hello everyone, welcome back to your running coach with GMacSpurr. Today I want to celebrate a milestone but also share something a little personal, something I think a lot of us can relate to. Because somehow I've managed to publish over 30 episodes of this podcast. And here's the truth, I nearly never started it. For years it was on my, that would be really cool to do, one day I'll do it list. You know, the list that we all have tucked away in the back of our minds. The idea was there, the name was there, even what I talk about was already mapped out. But I kept telling myself things like, I don't have the right equipment, who's going to listen, I should wait until I have more time. Sound familiar? I bet you've done this too. Put off something you really want because it doesn't feel perfect yet, or because you're afraid of what others think, or your brain is telling you that you're not ready. Here's what I've learned over the last 30 plus episodes. The idea of perfection, it is a trap. Waiting for the perfect moment often keeps us stuck. Progress happens in action, not in planning. And this applies to running too. How often do we delay getting back to running, trying out for a new running goal, or committing to a training plan because we feel like we should be fitter, faster, or stronger before we begin? Momentum doesn't come from waiting. Momentum comes from taking small, consistent steps, imperfectly, but intentionally. If you've missed some of my most loved episodes, here are a few that really dig into the mental side of running. So we've got from frustration to opportunity, finding growth in running injuries. Walking breaks are not weak, they're smart training. When your mind taps out first, overcoming mental fatigue on the run, and running PBs, plateaus, and the pressure to do more. All 4 of these can be found on whatever podcast site you're listening to me right now. And these episodes, they explore the part of running that doesn't show up on Strava, the mindset, the mental strategies, the inner voice, and that's often the part that changes everything. Now, if you are a regular here, you'll know that we do journal prompts to dive a little deeper into what we've just been talking about. So grab yourself some pen and paper, your favourite journal, or if you use the Notes app on your phone, get that out. Here are a few journal prompts for you to reflect on. Okay, the first one. What's one day goal you've been putting off? Now, this is obviously related to running, but it could be anything else. Like, what dream is in your heart that you really want to do, but you've been putting it off? Once you've got that, question 2 is, what thoughts or fears are holding you back from starting? And let me guess, it'll probably be something along the lines of, you're not good enough, you're not fast enough, enough. Something along those lines. Question 3, what would small, consistent action look like if you started today? What could those small steps be? Next question, how can you celebrate imperfect progress instead of waiting for perfect results? I have to say, those questions were good. Take a few minutes to write down your answers. You'll be amazed at how clarity grows simply by putting pen to paper. And if you'd like to share your answers with me, come share them over on Instagram. I'm at GMacSpurr Coaching, or join the Your Running Coach with GMacSpurr Facebook community and come share your answers there. And speaking of starting, if you've been thinking, one day I'll get back into it, or one day I'll sort my running or movement routine out, maybe this is your sign that today is that day. You're listening to this episode after all. Here's how I can help. So I've got one-on-one coaching. This is personalized mindset and running support for runners who want clarity, confidence, and consistency. Whether you're brand new to running or have been doing it for decades, I can help you get unstuck and achieve your running goals whilst having so much fun, enjoying the journey. I've also got something called 31-31. It is a 31-day movement accountability challenge, and it starts in less than a month, and VIP spots are super limited. This is your chance to finally build daily momentum, reconnect with your body, and feel in control of your movement without overwhelm or pressure. Every day you move, you gain confidence, energy, and a sense of accomplishment. Don't wait. Secure your spot today and step into 31 days of intentional movement that actually sticks. We start January 1st, so if this is something of interest, check out the show notes. Same for one-on-one coaching. Check out the show notes for the links, and let's get you started. So here's to starting, even when it is scary. Here's to celebrating milestones, big or small. Here's to sharing imperfectly and taking the first step even when it's uncomfortable. Because the magic doesn't happen when it's perfect. It happens when you start. Thank you for listening, and I'll maybe see you in 31-31 or supporting you in one-on-one coaching if that's your next step. Thanks for listening. Take care. Happy running. Bye for now.